In reality, there is a bitterness in motherhood. We really need to think deeply about this. For the fact that we love our mother so much so that we don't really want her to suffer any bit or kind of pain. Did you realize that some mothers are suffering despite their effort to raise their children? Sometimes you might see mothers crying out saying, "My son or my daughter have abandoned me for years," and what have you. Remember the story of Shatawale's mother and Von Nelson with her mother, and a whole lot of people are like that are not mentioned. Let's now take a moment to think about the fact that mothers are often referred to as witch, disturbing their child. What has mothers done wrong? What are they not doing or getting right? And another question is that why are those children believing such a statement that claim your mother is a witch despite her effort raising you to become a grown-up man or woman? Despite all her effort, you still believe such a statement. Something is wrong with some children. And we know most fathers are absent fathers for different reasons, because they are always the one going out to hustle money, to make money, to take good care of the family. In reality, there is a bitterness in motherhood. We really need to think deeply about this. I know some of you will be like, why am I talking emotionally about women like this? But the truth I want you to think about is, you remember your daughter, remember your sister, remember your wife, remember your mother. No matter what the case may be, they will become mother at some point, and they are very, very likely to experience this kind of a thing. Now, let us dive into it to really know why mothers who really get into that situation of being abandoned or denied by their adult children. And it is really happening all over the places. It's just because many people don't speak up. Number one, you really need to understand that the behavior of women tend to change when they start bearing children. They become super protective to the extent that they start acting like a monitoring spirit, just to guide, to protect you, to make you grow well. She can literally get on the phone almost every day to ask you, what have you eaten, what are you doing, where are you, who are you talking to, who is dating you, who are you getting married, or marry this or don't marry that, and what have you. More like a witch. And the moment any alpha or pastor or any kind of herbalist or soothsayer just come to such a child and tell her that her mom is a witch, they tend to believe, looking at the behavior of the mommy, like, okay, that is why she is asking this and that. But the absent father will come home within 3 hours, spend the whole of 2 hours playing with you, enjoying good moments together and everything. Probably still go into the bedroom to the mother and knock her for like an hour or thereabout, and you feel that the father is just all the best and everything. Meanwhile, majority of the father out there are actually riffraff, they are useless men. And this is the reality. And for these 2-3 hours excitement your father gives you in a day makes you feel like the man is the best man ever, taking the whole glory of the whole day from the mother who has been taking care of you for the rest 21 hours. I want you guys to really think deeply about this. And number two, some mother might just decide to deny the child his or her father, and forgetting that this child is growing up to start asking questions because it's getting mature, and he or she can actually meet people to tell him or her the untold story that you ought to have told him or her. And at the end of the day, such a child might decide to cut you off, deny you, abandon you, or whatever. I want you to think. Meanwhile, the mother might decide to do all this because of the bitter experience she got with the father, or probably the kind of promiscuity that must not be heard of. But holistically, the mother always instructs, shouts, beats, do all manners of things to raise you up to become the best you are now. But all you can remember about this mother is that she's too controlling, she shouts, she beats me, she gives me work, she do all manners of things, which actually build you to become the best you are today. But you can remember the play moment of your father when he's rolling on the floor with you, playing, laughing, watching TV together along with you, because your father is playing with you better when you grow older. But your mother often play with you when you are little baby, from like childbirth to like 2 or 3 years. but you cannot record those moments because you were too young. Now you are an adult. I want you to have a rethink about the efforts of your mother to raise you to be the best you are today. You are never hurt, you are never deformed. Think deeply about this. Think about a sleepless night praying tirelessly for you to be at your best. My dear brothers and sisters, if anyone in this world pronounce your mother a wish to you, I want you to vehemently reject it. Do not agree such a statement in your life. In fact, run far away from that setting. Because of a truth, no one on earth can love you like your parents, no matter what position they are in your life. I want you to really think deeply about this, because the fear of you becoming the best you want to become today could really make your mother start acting like a witch because she doesn't want you to fail. Think. You might think their best is not enough, but their best is what makes you to be wherever you are today, to feel you have the capability to deny them. I want you to take a deep think about all this and know that no matter what it is, your mother, your father is the best you can ever get. I want you to take a deep think about this. Peace out.